let's take a look at Lally's women's self-defense class. Because in this dog-eat-dog world, a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do.
Hi, my name is Katie Kokinos. I'm a student of Lally's. I've been training with him with women's self-defense for 5 or 6 months now.
Sensei Lally has practiced Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for more than 15 years. He also has an 8th degree black belt in Taekwondo and worked with the FBI and the DEA.
Hi, I'm Lally. I'm a fitness professional and I'm a martial art professional. I've been doing martial arts for about almost 48 years now. I just turned 60 years old. As a young kid, we moved up to Bergen County. I found a Korean instructor and took it from there. And I've been doing it ever since. I opened up my own school and I'm still doing it today.
I think it's really important to be taking a self-defense class to know how to defend myself in the case of an assault or attack. These things happen every single day and it's important. I think of myself as an athletic person and I'm pretty strong, I'm pretty fit, but what the program teaches you and what Jay's very good about is learning the technique. And what I've found is that no matter your athleticism or your preconceived notion of what your fitness level is, when you are in a situation where you're being attacked as a woman, you're going to panic and you're going to freak out, and you need to know how to calm yourself down, and you need to learn the techniques that he teaches you in this program so that you can be safe and get away from an attack. What I've found was that a lot of the things that I would do instinctually to get away from somebody coming at me were the things that would put me in a very compromising situation. So Jay has slowly undone some of those tendencies, and I'm working with him. And the most powerful feeling in the world is when I walk out of the training, I feel so empowered. You feel so confident as a woman to know that you can handle yourself.
Well, in this day and age, there's attacks, all over the news. And women need to learn, especially ground fighting, anti-rape, sexual assaults. It just builds your confidence, it empowers you. You walk different on the street, you carry your purse different. There's a lot of times you're gonna be alone. You're not going to have, somebody with you to help you. So for me, I think everybody should do it.
I can say hands down, the number one thing is that every time that I come to one of Jay's classes, I leave feeling happy and confident and powerful and empowered. And, the things that he teaches are indeed a great workout, so I feel physically fit, and that also empowers you to feel more happier. But I think that I feel safer just because the techniques that he's teaching us are real life scenarios. It's not something that you see in the movies. He's teaching you very real world scenarios, things that happen on the streets, things that happen when you're attacked. So but most of all, I feel happy and confident.
Confidence, empowerment, I know it's a fancy word, but I mean the techniques are great. You have to drill them over and over and over. But if you learn a few good basic ones, it can change who you are when you're on the street, which I think is important.
If anybody out there is thinking that this might be something they could potentially try out, the answer is yes. You don't have to be fit, you don't have to be young, you don't have to have ever done this before. It's applicable to everybody. Assaults happen all over the world every single day to every person. They're indiscriminate, unfortunately, and so this sort of training is important for everybody to do. And we're very fortunate here in northern New Jersey to have somebody like Lally, who is so skilled and so experienced and such a good teacher. He really breaks down the moves in a very palatable way that you can understand what you're doing. He has you practice.
Take out the back if you can.
Shut them off.
Okay, break. Hold back, Rob. Hold back. Now, Rob, you got your left hand.
So look, 1, 2. I come back down. Look, try to move it right to left. Look, I got him pretty good. I bring the knee to the nose.
For me, if I teach students and they don't progress, then I'm not a very good teacher or instructor. So for me, it's very, enjoyable for lack of a better word, to see someone go from knowing nothing to be able to actually, quote unquote, defend themselves. It's a good feeling.